Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 22nd-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So Miami's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They'll turn to Martinez. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Hurricanes are on the move. To the air, it's Ward. He looks that one in nicely. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 45, on his way.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You
can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion sets them up on second down. Give to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. It can be a gut punch to squander great field position, and now they face a 3rd and 7. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Martinez on the carry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Canes are flying down the field. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame.
To throw, it's Shuck. Unloads to the wideout.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He wants to pass it on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Arroyo. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, Canes!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fires it incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The give to the back. Discards him with the stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Ward. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Tight end getting vertical. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just that.
And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Arroyo.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Mississippi State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. The Cardinals get it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the pass is intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little.
And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Going up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in the hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll turn to Martinez. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Miami 20, Louisville 3.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not paying enough time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops in, but he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Back to pass, it's Shuck. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pulls it in. It's Restrepo. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gets it out quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Canes are on the move. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Restrepo. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to him. Shakes off the tackler. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Ward. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it. And that's the number one thing, avoid disaster here. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. It's caught. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He wants to throw it. He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Handoff to the single running back.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. A good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat, trying to make magic with his feet. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Brown has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This is a third and long. Looking for a man, it's Shuck. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.